Question 1. What should you do when you see this sign? A. Accelerate to maintain speed. B. Slow down for right curve. C. Stop before the curve. D. Keep to the left side. Answers is B. Slow down for right curve. This sign indicates a dangerous curve to the right. You should reduce your speed and prepare for the bend to navigate it safely. Question 2. What does this sign mean? A. Road ahead is flat. B. Dangerous descent ahead. C. Steep ascent ahead. D. Road is slippery. Answers is C. Steep ascent ahead. This sign warns of a steep ascent ahead. Be prepared to change gears if necessary to maintain power. Question 3. When approaching a stop sign, what must you do? A. Slow down and proceed. B. Stop fully at stop line. C. Only stop if other traffic. D. Give way to right only. Answers is B. Stop fully at stop line. A stop sign means you must stop your vehicle completely before the stop line, or as close as possible to the intersection, and give way to all other traffic. Question 4. What does a broken yellow line on the left side of the road mean? A. Parking is allowed at any time. B. You may stop or park for a short time. C. No stopping or parking allowed. D. This is a cycle lane. Answers is B. You may stop or park for a short time. A broken yellow line along the edge of the road means that parking or stopping is restricted to a limited time, usually by other signs or regulations. Question 5. What does this sign indicate? A. All vehicles must turn left. B. No entry for all vehicles. C. Parking is prohibited. D. One-way traffic ahead. Answers is B. No entry for all vehicles. This is a no entry sign, meaning vehicles are prohibited from entering the road or area where the sign is displayed. Question 6. What is the primary purpose of a safety belt? A. To keep drivers alert. B. To secure occupants during a crash. C. To prevent car sickness. D. To provide comfort while driving. Answers is B. To secure occupants during a crash. Safety belts are designed to restrain occupants in their seats during a sudden stop or collision, reducing the risk of injury or ejection. Question 7. What should you do if you encounter this sign? A. Speed up to clear the area. B. Watch for pedestrians. C. Expect a sudden stop. D. This is a bus stop. Answers is B. Watch for pedestrians. This sign indicates a pedestrian crossing ahead. You must be prepared to stop and give way to pedestrians who are crossing or about to cross. Question 8. When are you permitted to overtake another vehicle on the left? A. When the vehicle ahead is turning right. B. Vehicle turning right or multi-lane traffic. C. On any road with more than one lane. D. Never always overtake on right. Answers is B. Vehicle turning right or multi-lane traffic. In New Zealand, you generally overtake on the right. Overtaking on the left is only permitted when the vehicle ahead is turning right and you have a clear path, or in multi-lane traffic where lanes are clearly marked for continuous flow. Question 9. What does this sign mean for driving? A. Overtaking is. B. No overtaking is permitted. C. Overtake for motorcycles. D. End overtaking restriction. Answers is B. No overtaking is permitted. This sign means no overtaking. You must not overtake other vehicles while this restriction is in effect. Question 10. What is the correct procedure when turning left at an intersection? A. Signal right, then turn left. B. Signal left, keep as far left as possible. C. Wait for gap, then turn wide. D. Accelerate quickly through. Answers is B. Signal left, keep as far left as possible. When turning left, you must signal left in good time and keep as far to the left side of the road as practicable to prepare for the turn. Question 11. What should you do when you see this sign? A. Maintain current speed. B. Reduce speed, increase distance. C. Be prepared for a sudden stop. D. Change lanes immediately. Answers is B. Reduce speed, increase distance. This sign indicates a slippery road ahead. You should reduce your speed, avoid sudden braking or steering, and increase your following distance to allow more time to react. Question 12. What does a continuous yellow line on the left side of the road indicate? A. No stopping or parking at any time. B. Short-term parking is allowed. C. This is a bus lane. D. Parking is allowed on weekends. Answers is A. No stopping or parking at any time. A continuous yellow line along the edge of the road means that stopping or parking is prohibited at all times, unless you are dropping off or picking up passengers, or for an emergency. Question 13. What does this sign mean? A. No parking is allowed here. B. No stopping is allowed here. C. Parking for a limited time. D. Stopping only for. Answers is B. No stopping is allowed here. This is a no stopping sign. It means you are not allowed to stop your vehicle for any reason, not even to pick up or drop off passengers. Question 14. How should you react to a give way sign? A. Speed up to clear intersection. B. Slow, be ready to stop. C. Stop completely, then proceed. D. Only give way to the right. Answers is B. Slow, be ready to stop. A give way sign means you must slow down and be prepared to stop to give way to all other vehicles. You may proceed without stopping if the way is clear. Question 15. What should you do if you become fatigued while driving? A. Turn up radio, open window. B. Pull over safely and rest. C. Drink coffee and continue. D. Focus harder on the road. Answers is B. Pull over safely and rest. Driving while fatigued is dangerous. If you feel tired, the safest action is to pull over in a safe location, take a break, or have a nap before continuing your journey. Question 16. What does this sign indicate? A. End of road works. B. Road works ahead. C. Road closed to traffic. D. Uneven road surface. Answers is B. Road works ahead. This sign warns of road works ahead. You should slow down, be alert for workers, changed road conditions, and follow any temporary traffic management instructions. Question 17. What is the recommended following distance in good conditions? A. 1 car length. B. At least a gap. C. Same as vehicle in front. D. 3 seconds on motorways. Answers is B. At least a gap. In good conditions, a following gap allows you enough time to react and stop safely if the vehicle in front suddenly brakes. Increase this in poor conditions. Question 18. What does this sign indicate for drivers? A. Recommended speed is 50. B. Maximum speed limit is 50. C. Minimum speed limit is 50. D. End of all speed restrictions. Answers is B. Maximum speed limit is 50. This sign indicates the maximum speed limit for the road ahead is 50 units. You must not exceed this speed. Question 19. When approaching a railway level crossing without barriers, what should you do? A. Drive across quickly. B. Look and listen for trains before crossing. C. Assume it is safe to cross. D. Sound horn continuously. Answers is B. Look and listen for trains before crossing. At an uncontrolled railway level crossing, you must slow down, look both ways, and listen for trains. Only proceed when you are certain it is safe to do so. Question 20. What does this sign warn about? A. Strong headwinds. B. Strong side winds. C. Wind tunnel ahead. D. Sudden temp changes. Answers is B. Strong side winds. This sign warns of strong side winds. Be prepared for your vehicle to be buffeted, especially if driving a vehicle, and maintain a firm grip on the steering wheel. Question 21. What must you do before entering a roundabout? A. Signal right then enter. B. Give way to all in roundabout. C. Stop completely before entry. D. Accelerate quickly to merge. Answers is B. Give way to all in roundabout. When entering a roundabout, you must give way to all traffic already circulating within the roundabout, approaching from your right. Question 22. What does this sign mean for driving on this road? A. Two-way traffic ahead. B. One-way road. C. No entry zone. D. Road with multiple lanes. Answers is B. One-way road. This sign indicates a one-way road. All traffic must travel in the direction by the sign. Question 23. When must headlights be used? A. Only at night. B. Half hour after sunset to half hour before sunrise. C. When parking on roadside. D. Only in heavy rain. Answers is B. Half hour after sunset to half hour before sunrise. Must be used during the period from half an hour after sunset until half an hour before sunrise, and at any other time visibility is poor, such as in fog or heavy rain. Question 24. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. Pedestrian crossing ahead. B. Traffic lights ahead. C. A railway crossing ahead. D. A roundabout ahead. Answers is B. Traffic lights ahead. This sign warns drivers that there are traffic lights ahead, giving them time to prepare to slow down or stop if necessary. Question 25. What is the primary danger when driving on a road with loose gravel? A. Increased fuel consumption. B. Grip flying stones. C. Damage to exhaust system. D. Overheating the engine. Answers is B. Grip flying stones. Loose gravel significantly reduces tire grip, making it harder to steer and brake, and can cause stones to fly up and damage your or other vehicles. Reduce speed and drive carefully. Question 26. What should you do if your vehicle breaks down on the motorway? A. Stay in the vehicle and wait. B. Move to side hazard lights, call for help. C. Attempt to fix it on the spot. D. Walk to nearest service station. Answers is B. Move to side hazard lights, call for help. If your vehicle breaks down on the motorway, try to move it safely to the hard shoulder or an emergency stopping lane. Turn on your hazard lights, and if safe, exit the vehicle and wait behind a barrier for assistance. Question 27. What does this sign indicate? A. Parking is allowed for fee. B. No parking is allowed. C. Parking is reserved. D. Short-term parking only. Answers is B. No parking is allowed. This is a no parking sign. You are not allowed to park your vehicle in the area where this sign is displayed, though a brief stop for passengers or goods may be permitted if not causing an obstruction. Question 28. What is the purpose of this sign? A. Give way to oncoming traffic. B. A priority road. C. Marks end of priority road. D. Stop before proceeding. Answers is B. A priority road. This sign indicates that the road you are on is a priority road, meaning traffic on this road has priority over traffic entering from side roads, unless otherwise. Question 29. When driving in fog, what lighting should you use? A. High beam headlights. B. Low beam and fog lights if available. C. Parking lights only. D. Hazard lights only. Answers is B. Low beam and fog lights if available. In fog, use your low beam headlights as high beams will reflect off the fog and worsen visibility. Use fog lights if your vehicle has them and reduce your speed significantly. Question 30. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Smooth road surface ahead. B. Uneven road surface ahead. C. Road works ahead. D. Slippery road. Answers is B. Uneven road surface ahead. This sign warns of an uneven road surface ahead. You should reduce your speed to maintain control and avoid damage to your vehicle. Question 31. What does a sign with a red circle and a white bar mean? A. No through road. B. No entry for all vehicles. C. Stop ahead. D. Yield to pedestrians. Answers is B. No entry for all vehicles. A sign with a red circle and a white bar is the no entry sign, signifying that vehicles are prohibited from entering the road or area where the sign is displayed. Question 32. What should you do when driving past children near the road? A. Sound horn to alert them. B. Slow down ready to stop. C. Maintain speed and pass wide. D. Assume they stay on footpath. Answers is B. Slow down ready to stop. Children can be unpredictable. When you see this sign or children near the road, you must slow down, be extra vigilant, and be prepared to stop immediately as they may run onto the road without warning. Question 33. What is by a warning sign with a single railway track symbol? A. Railway crossing. B. Railway crossing ahead. C. Tramline crossing. D. Level crossing with barriers. Answers is B. Railway crossing ahead. A warning sign depicting a single railway track indicates an upcoming railway crossing. Always approach with caution and check for trains. Question 34. What should you do if you see a road sign indicating falling rocks? A. Accelerate past area quickly. B. Watch for fallen rocks. C. Stop and wait for clear. D. Drive in middle of road. Answers is B. Watch for fallen rocks. This sign warns of falling rocks. You should reduce your speed, scan the road ahead for fallen rocks, and be aware of debris falling from the slopes, especially during or after heavy rain. Question 35. What action is required when encountering this sign? A. Turn left only. B. Proceed straight ahead only. C. Turn right only. D. U-turn permitted. Answers is B, proceed straight ahead only. This is a mandatory sign indicating that vehicles must proceed straight ahead only. No turns are permitted where this sign is in force. Question 36. What does this sign mean? A. Turn left ahead. B. Sharp curve to the right. C. Road ends ahead. D. Traffic merges from right. Answers is B. Sharp curve to the right. This sign indicates a sharp curve to the right. You should reduce your speed significantly and be prepared to steer through the bend. Question 37. What should you do when you see this sign? A. Accelerate through the curve. B. Slow down for left curve. C. Prepare to stop immediately. D. Change to the right lane. Answers is B. Slow down for left curve. This sign warns of a dangerous curve to the left. You should reduce your speed and prepare to steer left to safely navigate the bend. Question 38. How should you deal with passing a cyclist? A. Honk horn and pass quickly. B. Allow safe passing space. C. Drive very close to them. D. Wait behind them. Answers is B. Allow safe passing space. This sign warns of cyclists. When passing cyclists, you must allow at least 5 meters of clear space where the speed limit is over 60 or 1 meter below 60. Pass only when it is safe to do so. Question 39. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Steep ascent. B. Steep descent. C. Uneven road. D. Road narrows. Answers is B. Steep descent. This sign warns of a steep descent ahead. You should select a lower gear to use engine braking and avoid overheating your brakes. Question 40. What is the meaning of this road sign? A. No left turn allowed. B. No right turn allowed. C. U-turn only. D. Proceed straight only. Answers is B. No right turn allowed. This sign means no right turn. You are prohibited from making a right turn at the intersection or junction where this sign is placed. Question 41. What is the primary rule for giving way at an intersection without signs? A. Give way to traffic turning left. B. Give way to all vehicles coming from your right. C. Give way to larger vehicles. D. First vehicle to arrive has priority. Answers is B. Give way to all vehicles coming from your right. At an uncontrolled intersection, the give way to the right rule generally applies. You must give way to any vehicle coming from your right unless specific rules apply, like turning. Question 42. What does a warning sign indicating other danger typically mean? A. A new service station. B. An area with increased accident risk or specific hazard. C. A scenic viewpoint. D. A speed camera ahead. Answers is B. An area with increased accident risk or specific hazard. An other danger sign typically indicates an accident-prone area or a specific local hazard not covered by other standard signs. Drive with extra caution and be prepared for unexpected situations. Question 43. What does this sign mean? A. End of motorway. B. Beginning of motorway. C. Restricted access road. D. Tourist route. Answers is B. Beginning of motorway. This sign marks the beginning of a motorway or expressway. Special rules apply on motorways, including specific speed limits and restrictions on certain vehicle types. Question 44. What is the safe procedure for merging onto a motorway? A. Stop at ramp end, wait for gap. B. Match speed with traffic and merge safely. C. Signal, then accelerate to max speed. D. Merge slowly to be cautious. Answers is B. Match speed with traffic and merge safely. When merging onto a motorway, use the acceleration lane to match the speed of the traffic already on the motorway. Signal your intention and merge into a safe gap. Question 45. What does this sign indicate about oncoming traffic? A. You have priority. B. Oncoming traffic has priority. C. Two-way traffic ahead. D. Road closed to through traffic. Answers is B. Oncoming traffic has priority. This sign means priority over oncoming traffic is. You must give way to any vehicles coming from the opposite direction, especially in narrow sections of road. Question 46. What should you do when driving near a school bus displaying a school sign or flashing lights? A. Overtake if safe. B. Slow down to 20 units and be prepared to stop. C. Maintain speed and pass quickly. D. Honk to warn children. Answers is B. Slow down to 20 units and be prepared to stop. If you are driving on the same road as a school bus that has stopped to pick up or drop off children, and it has a school sign visible or flashing lights, you must slow to 20 units and be prepared to stop. This applies to both directions of traffic. Question 47. What does a warning sign with multiple railway tracks symbolize? A. Railway crossing. B. Railway crossing ahead. C. Road works ahead. D. Drawbridge ahead. Answers is B. Railway crossing ahead. This warning sign symbolizes a railway crossing ahead. Be extra cautious, as there may be more than one train, and it can be harder to judge speeds and distances. Question 48. When is it illegal to use a mobile phone while driving? A. Only when making a call. B. Holding or using it for any function. C. Only if not using a hands-free device. D. When stopped at traffic lights. Answers is B. Holding or using it for any function. In New Zealand, it is illegal to use a mobile phone while driving. This includes holding it to talk, text, or use any other function. You can use hands-free devices. Question 49. What is the purpose of this sign? A. Motor vehicles. B. No entry for motor vehicles. C. Motorcycle lane ahead. D. Speed limit for motor vehicles. Answers is B. No entry for motor vehicles. This sign indicates no entry for motor vehicles. It prohibits motor vehicles from entering the area beyond the sign, although other vehicle types like bicycles might be permitted. Question 50. What should you do if an emergency vehicle approaches with flashing lights and sirens? A. Continue driving normally. B. Pull over safely and stop to allow it to pass. C. Speed up to get out of its way quickly. D. Flash your headlights to acknowledge it. Answers is B. Pull over safely and stop to allow it to pass. When an emergency vehicle with flashing lights sirens approaches, you must move to the left and stop your vehicle as soon as it is safe to do so, allowing them a clear path.